Next battle, SirDapperG versus Jingleheimer. Two very strong battlers. We'll see how they do. Got Scorch against Alakazam. Alakazam was switched in, by the way. Sorry, it was Scorch versus Armaldo. Armaldo went for a rock move. Should have been 4 times effective against the Scorch. SirDapperG switched in the Alakazam to fight it, is what happened there, but got one shot by the rock slide from Armaldo. Scavalier coming in to fight the Armaldo now. Armaldo still going for rock slide. Goes for Shadow Claw. Could have gone for a steel move, which would have done much more damage. Maybe the Escavalier doesn't have a good steel move, or maybe he was trying to predict, not sure, but it either way. There we go. There's the bullet punch doing much more damage and being priority. And so now SirDapperG should be able to finish off the Armaldo with it, but Jingle wants to keep it, and he switches in Typhlosion here, which is fire type. Should be able to finish off the Escavalier, but SirDapperG wants to keep it. Donphan versus Donphan action all of a sudden, going for Drill Run. So because Jingle switched his in, he had a bit of a disadvantage from the start. Seed Bomb should do some nice damage there. Looks like they're both very close to dying. Will this Seed Bomb kill? It does. So Jingle's Donphan was faster. That made a huge difference here. SirDapperG's Donphan would have been able to win if it was faster, but because he was slower, did not work out for him. Bone Club on this Chimecho. Chimecho goes for Psychic. We'll finish off the Donphan. Dragapult going for Dual Chop. Chimecho stays in. It's surprising to see the Chimecho stay in. And goes for Draining Kiss, so that's kind of the reason there. But this Dragapult could go for a Ghost move, which would probably kill the Chimecho if it has a good Ghost move. Goes for Dual Chop again, which will also work. And looks like it's just enough, does kill the Chimecho. Klefki coming on in. Probably could have come in earlier, but does still scare out the Dragapult. Now this Typhlosion goes for Flame Wheel. Super effective damage there. And SirDapperG is definitely on the back foot. Goes for Surf, finishes off the Typhlosion. That's a nice pick off. Good to have that out of the way. Klefki versus Klefki battle. Nature's Madness. So this Klefki's getting some nice value. Does half health to the opposing Klefki. Psywave from Jingle's Klefki takes out SirDapperG's. And now we've got this Scorch coming on in. Klefki goes for Play Rough. Does very, very little. And Fire Punch from the Scorch should do big damage. Finishes off the Klefki there. And we do have a 2-on-3 now. Here's that Armaldo. Right from the start we saw that. Fire Punch. Scorch was faster. It just takes it out. So a bit of a mistake there for Jingle. There's basically never a good time to bring in a Pokemon and have it just die immediately, especially if the Pokemon you're bringing it in because you just had a Pokemon die. So bit unfortunate there, but he's not out of it yet. Goes into Manectric and goes for Overdrive. Looks like he's having a bit of trouble with the Scorch, who is now going for Hone Claws. Manectric uses Sing, very low accuracy, and misses. Fire Punch almost killing it, but not quite. Overdrive and then Silver Wind, and the Manectric's now dead, which also lost to the Scorch here. Dragapult is now here, goes for Dual Chop. Will be able to finish off the Scorch, and it's going to be very close in the ending here. What does he have left? He has that Escavalier, which did have a decent matchup, but just wasn't quite enough. And this Escavalier will die. The Dragapult in the end will take it for Jingle.